From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Walker Buehler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now, Jeff McNeil, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Wheels and deals, here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Digging in will be Rendon. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, Dero, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Ahmed. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. David Peterson is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. High in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Ball even at 2-2. One out and a runner on third. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Now the first pitch.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Count even now at 1-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here he comes again. 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Edwin Rios is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
A runner on first with 2 away. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He beat it out.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here now is Will Smith. as he lines it out to center. That's in there. Base hit. Bellinger rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers on the year, 272. 13 home runs and 43 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 3 runs already home here. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. So here's Pete Alonso, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lewis absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Alonso on second. Lewis at first with no outs. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Late that time for a strike. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1.
Count is 1 and 2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Full count, 3-2. Narvaez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Next up for New York, Omar Narvaez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Stepping in now, David Peterson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he sets him down swinging. David Peterson is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. So here's Jeff McNeil. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swing and a liner. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
The pitcher, Walker Buehler.
First pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Betts is going to turn for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Garcia on the run. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. The relay throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The third baseman, number
Well, that's
6.
a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Rendon carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he fouls this one off. A man on third with 2 down. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-3 game. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes in still down on the interstate at 199. 13 home runs and 46 driven in. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 3. Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Brandon.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Nimmo hits a little over the 270 mark. Fouled off. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving, so that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Mets go down quickly. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Edwin Rios.
The left fielder, Edwin Rios.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate, Will Smith, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball that's outside.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Skied down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping up is Walker Buehler, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. He grounds it sharply to third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here's Mookie Betts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Mets.
All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Kyle Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
A bouncer up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. I got to count 2-2.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top 5-3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Garcia. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder.
Base is empty, 2 away, and here comes Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count, 3-2.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Way to get dirty. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
To the plate now, Max Muncy, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and 1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and 1, here it comes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lewis waits on it. And the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. At the plate now is Narvaez, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Trey Mancini steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still even at 2-2. And he struck him out.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's inside. 2-0. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, Rendon.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He's set and the pitch. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Two and 1. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Taijuan Walker. The 6'4" right-hander comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Edwin Rios.
The left fielder, Edwin Rios.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and 0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down.
Now
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Will Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to hit is Nick Ahmed. First delivery to him. And a ball 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time. Narvaez throws him out.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Here comes the 1-2. Is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains 5-3. Tony Gonzalez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. So a full count now.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
3-2 pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Up top, it's 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 1.
Next up is Kyle Lewis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here's the first offering. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, right fielder, Ahmed Garcia.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Victor Gonzalez comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Narvaez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 4. David Fletcher is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now the first pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts flew out last time up. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Gavin Lux. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Full count. Here it comes. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
Next up for Los Angeles, Anthony Rendon, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McNeil ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for L.A. They lead it 5-4. Corey Knebel is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Jose Peraza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jose Peraza.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers and 19 driven in. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The left fielder, number 9, Rendon.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Brandon Nimmo, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. One out and a runner on second base. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Brusdar Graterol will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. In now, Pete Alonso. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now here is Kyle Lewis, who's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First offering.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's a fly ball well hit. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 26 for him on the season as they open up an 8-5 lead.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 8 and the Dodgers 5. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Not close. It's 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ready on 1 and 2.
Pull, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Kenley Jansen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now into the box, Avisail Garcia. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-1. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Narvaez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. 0-1 count and the pitch. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. James McCann gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. He's set. Here it comes.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, number 6.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Cutter low, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
McCann at second. McNeil on at first with 2 down. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 2 left for the Mets. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now to the plate, Will Smith. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And now the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Garcia to the track. And this one will bounce into the wall. Around second. He's on his way to 3rd. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
To the plate now, Ahmed, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ahmed hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Fouled off. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Andrew Benintendi will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch on its way. 0-1 count and the pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Nimmo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave 1. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Brad Hand enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now to bat, Francisco Lindor. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the AB now.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 3-2 one more time. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next, here is Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hand is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Lindor on at first, nobody out. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next to hit is J.D. Davis. His career line against Brad Hand. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-run count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
David Price takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Chris Sharp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Chris Sharp.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rios will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Mets 10 and the Dodgers 5. Robert Gesellman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Gavin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. At the knees, strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate is Anthony Rendon, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First offering, chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The center fielder, number 35,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1.
That's ball two.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Lewis. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Next, it'll be Max Muncy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB now. And that misses, ball one. Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 14 on the season. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Up next to the Dodgers. The left
In
fielder,
now, Edwin Rios, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Metropolitans host road win number 40 on the year. Taijuan Walker wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.